Yo, freak. Oh yeah, that's good. Hey man, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we really on a marathon, but so you might as well go and hit that subscribe button, cause I'm dropping videos. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we finna ruin some childhoods, man. If you like 10 watching this video, hey man, it was good while it lasted. Hey man, we just gonna get straight into the video, bro. Let me know down in the comments also what's your favorite cartoon growing up. But now we gonna get straight into the video. I ain't finna do all that talking. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you ready. And let's get into it.
Many kids and adults find cartoons captivating and fun. In fact, almost every kid grew up seeing a significant number of them. However, some schools of thought believe that popular cartoons and animations depict more than what's ordinarily seen on the screen. SpongeBob SquarePants characters are based upon biblical 7 deadly sins. The SpongeBob 7 deadly sins.
I heard that one before. I ain't gonna. I heard that one before. What y'all think about that?
SpongeBob characters as created by Steven Hillenburg and the 7 sins outlined in the Bible. The sins as highlighted in Proverbs chapter 6 and Galatians chapter 5 include slothfulness, gluttony, pride, lust, greed, envy, and wrath. SpongeBob SquarePants made its debut on Nickelodeon in 1999 and has since become one of the longest-running American animated series. In the Bible,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know I'm pausing a little bit, but I ain't never liked SpongeBob growing up, bro. I don't know if it's just me, but I was a Disney baby. You know?
I was a Dinner Channel baby.
This is described as excessive laziness, and Patrick Star represents this sin. He spends the bulk of his time sleeping under a rock, doing essentially nothing but eating excessively. Plankton fits the bill of envy. His entire life revolves around his obsessive need to steal the Krusty Krab secret formula. SpongeBob harbors an excessive amount of love for his friends in Bikini Bottom, thus representing lust. Mr. Krab embodies the trait of greed.
I don't know if I see I don't know if SpongeBob represents lust. I don't know. I feel like he represents like a people pleaser. Like, I mean, that's not really a sin or nothing, but like, I feel like he more of a people pleaser than lust. Like, lust and love, that's kind of like, SpongeBob would not get no females, bro. Let's be for real. He low-key was on the DL.
As he consistently refers to his customers in monetary terms, and he is always about me money. Gary represents gluttony, as he shows no restraint when it comes to meals, and Squidward and Sandy represent wrath and pride respectively, although some fans have argued that Squidward is closer to pride while Sandy represents the wrath. Overall, SpongeBob SquarePants is chaotic, and viewers can view the show through many different mental lenses. War propaganda. Tom and Jerry, a staple of children's television on British television.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't never liked Tom and Jerry either, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. Tom and Jerry, hey, that's it. Come on, turn to the channel. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nazi propaganda. Tom and Jerry would first be produced in 1940 by the MGM Film Studios, and these cartoons ran until 1957 with chase scenes that were carefully choreographed and set within the homes and gardens of suburban America. Some of the films made in the original series would win 7 Academy Awards, including The Cat Concerto in 1946, The Two Musketeers in 1951, and Johann Maus in 1952. Now, back to the Nazi propaganda. The reason for the association of the show with the propaganda is simple. The names have been nicknames of the Germans and British since World War I, considering the fact that they were the first to be in the war. Tom represents the British, while Jerry represents the Germans. Tommy, from which Tom was extracted, comes from Tommy Atkins, which is a term for a typical British soldier. Its earliest use dates back as far as 1815, and the term also appears in a Rudyard Kipling poem from the Barrack Room Ballads that was published in 1892. The origin of Jerry could be traced back to the Edwardian nickname for a chamber pot known as Jeroboam, often shortened to Jerry. The shape of the Pickelhaube helmet worn by German troops during the First World War had a shape like a chamber pot, and it was from this pot that the Germans got the nickname Jerry's.
I don't know, bro.
In the animated show, you could always see Tom and Jerry engaging in a series of fights, and it turns out that Jerry, or Germans, always comes out victorious, while Tom loses out, tilting toward the possibility of the Nazi propaganda being true. Number 12. The kids in...
I don't know, bro. I feel like that's a little bit of reach. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like they reaching a little bit with that one. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a technical foul. I did hear a theory on there. They was like, Tom and Jerry wouldn't even into it like that. Cat, Tom or Jerry, whichever one is the cat, really was only chasing the mouse because owner and he didn't want to get kicked out, so they had to pretend like they was beefing and stuff. Like, I think that was more accurate than this. But it could be. That's probably what the show based off on for real, because that show older than anybody watching this video probably, so I don't know.
Number 12. The kids in Ed, Edd, and Eddy are all dead and stuck in purgatory.
Whoa. Nah, not Ed, Edd, and Eddy, bruh. I ain't never heard of them before. Hold on, so I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know what purgatory mean. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what that word mean, bro. Somebody let me know.
Children's program Ed, Edd, and Eddy, which ran from 1999 to 2009 on the Cartoon Network, also has its fair share of fan theories. One particular theory gives the show a completely different perspective on life and death, stating that everyone featured in the show has died and that the cul-de-sac where the children reside is actually meant to be purgatory. It's believed that each character represents a dead child of American history, ranging from the early 1900s up to the year 2000. Eddie was said to be a 1930s con artist who tried to leverage the Depression to make a quick buck, but died by drowning after running away from some other children that he owed some money to. Siblings Ed and Sarah are believed to be typical children from the 50s, with Ed being more of a loner or weirdo, obsessed with monster movies and science fiction. The duo apparently perished in a car crash. Rolf was an early 1900 immigrant farm boy that was killed by an animal. And finally, Ed was considered to be the son of middle-class 80s parents whose son was a victim of a science fiction experiment gone wrong, apparently leaving him scalped. It was for this reason that he never took off his hat in the show. In fact, out of all of the characters,
I'm not gonna lie, that low-key made sense, cause bro, that hat was glued to his head, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He never took that. You never seen bro without that hat on, bro. That dingy hat. I know that hat smell like Cheetos, Fritos, feet, mush, everything, bro.
Anchor sisters were not considered to be dead. They're actually the daughters of the devil who was banished from heaven to create trouble for the kids. Unfortunately, they fell in love with the Eds, completely forgetting their mission. Number 11. Each character in Winnie the Pooh has a different mental disorder. Winnie the Pooh, created by author A.A. One of the creepiest of those theories pertains to mental health. This theory believes that both the bear and his friends are all suffering from different mental illnesses. After analyzing Winnie the Pooh, researchers suggest that the little bear's behaviors indicate that he may suffer from a series of neurological disorders, along with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, standing out. Pooh has shown excessive impulsivity, especially considering his obsession with honey, and repetitive behaviors, which are all suggestive of his suffering from obsessive-compulsive disorder. For Piglet, he obviously suffers from generalized anxiety disorder. He is constantly showing feelings of fear and worry, and even developed an ear twitch. Eeyore the donkey suffers from depression, although its cause does remain unknown. All that would be discovered about Tigger is his excessive impulsivity and his way of making overly risky decisions.
Bear, and I'm the only one.
Without considering the consequences of his actions. It is said that Owl has been diagnosed with dyslexia, which reflects in the difficulties that he encounters while reading and spelling, despite his uncommon smartness. Meanwhile, Rabbit's obsession with having everything being in order would suggest that he suffers from OCD that's combined with a narcissistic personality. There's no specific mental illnesses associated with Kanga and Roo, a mother kangaroo with her baby. The same thing applies to Pooh's best friend, a boy named Christopher Robin, but there are several claims that he could actually be suffering from schizophrenia.
Oh, what if Autumn was like just a part of bro imagination and he was like really like tweaking like on some real junk? Like that would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. We finna watch one more of these, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So far, the craziest one probably gotta be either this one or Ed, Edd n Eddy, bro.
Rugrats babies are all dead.
Yo!
Never happened theory that basically speculated that all of the children in the iconic Rugrats television show were made up by a schizophrenic character named Angelica to cope with her absent parents. Angelica was said to have been neglected by her parents the whole time.
Nah, I thought the mother one was crazy. This crazy. So you think Angelic Autumn is... That could be why she's so mean. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't know about this one though. I don't know.
According to the theory, Tommy was a stillborn baby, which was why his father, Stu Pickles, is constantly in the basement building toys for a son who never had the chance to live. Chucky died with his mother several years back, an event that contributed to his father's nervousness all the time. And finally, as for the twins...
Nah, this is dark, bro. This is dark, bro. This is dark. How y'all just ruin the Rugrats like this, bro? Like, dog.
The DeVilles got an abortion without knowing the sex of their child. To compensate for the lack of knowledge, Angelica imagined the twins to be one boy and one girl. It has been alleged that Angelica is schizophrenic and bipolar, which would suggest that she reacted in the worst way possible. One will be quick to believe the theory in line with her weird condition. There's also the claim that Angelica's mother died of a heroin overdose, which possibly contributes to Angelica's addiction to narcotics in her teenage...
Narcotics in her teenage years? Hey, let me know if y'all seen Rugrats Grown Up? Hey. Well, that shit was hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Years. Consequently, her lapse into drug use would result in the creation of a spin-off series titled All Grown Up, where Angelica died a natural death.
What? That's not crazy, like... I don't know about that one. I don't know. Let me know if y'all think he reaching. I don't know, bro. That's on dark, bro. Like, dang. Life get hard out here. To all my soldiers out there, man, keep grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you get bored and want something to watch, I will be streaming. It ain't consistent right now, but I'm gonna try to stream like every other day or whenever I'm not uploading. So if you want something to watch when you get bored, slide through on the stream. Love, man, love, man. I'm gonna say all the next one. Y'all stay blessed out the way. Keep God first. I'm gonna say all the next one. Gang.
They said the truth will set you free, but I wouldn't know cause all my secrets I had to keep. I lock my heart inside a place without a key. Me and bro the same, they look at man and look at me.